I shipped the order. The buyer said, "Thanks." 30 days later, the bank took the money back. Same tracking, same address. Money, gone. This is how it happened, and how I would avoid it next time. It started like a normal sale. A customer bought a small gadget from my store. Payment cleared. Address looked clean. I packed the box, printed the label, dropped it off, and emailed the tracking link. A day later, the carrier scanned it, in transit. 2 days after that, delivered. I moved on to the next orders. About a month later, I woke up to a new notification. Dispute opened, product not received. I thought it was a mistake. I had tracking, I had delivery. I even had a photo of the box on a lobby table. I opened my balance. A big red banner said what I didn't want to see. Chargeback pending. Funds reversed until case is resolved. That's when I learned what a chargeback really is. A chargeback isn't a normal refund. It's when the buyer goes to their bank and the bank reaches into my account and pulls the money back while they investigate. I don't talk to the buyer, I talk to my payment processor. If my evidence is weak, the sale is erased, and I pay a fee on top. I told myself, relax. You have proof. But I missed 2 details. First, there was no signature. The carrier left the box with the front desk. The scan said delivered, but it didn't say who accepted it. Second, the package was delivered to a mailroom, not directly to the buyer's unit. To me, that's normal for apartments and offices. To a bank, it can sound like maybe delivered, maybe not. The buyer's bank asked for proof. Proof it shipped, proof it delivered, and proof it delivered to the address on the order. They asked for the invoice, the tracking screenshots, and any messages between me and the buyer. I pulled everything I had. Order invoice, tracking page showing the final scan, a photo of the box on that lobby table, a screenshot where the buyer confirmed the shipping address. I put it into one clean PDF and wrote a short note. Order number 1234. Delivered to the address on file, photo attached. Then I waited. While I waited, I learned a new phrase, friendly fraud. That's when a buyer gets the item but still disputes the charge, sometimes by mistake, sometimes on purpose. Not received. Not as described. Unauthorized. Different reasons, same result. The money leaves my account until I can prove my side. I also learned what wins these cases more often. Tracking helps, but tracking alone is not always enough. Banks like signatures for higher value orders. They like clear delivery photos that show the address or door. They like to see the invoice with the buyer's name and item listed. They like to see that the shipping address matches the address on the order. And they like to see a simple, calm message history, especially if the buyer said, "Got it, thanks." My case went either way for a week. I checked the portal every morning. Then the decision came in, lost. I was angry for an hour. Then I got practical. I changed how I ship and how I prove delivery. Now, anything over a certain price gets a signature required. If the destination is a mailroom, locker, or office, I add signature or photo proof if the carrier offers it. If a buyer asks me to change the address in messages, I cancel and recreate the order with the correct address inside the platform. No off-platform address changes. No shipping to friend's place unless the platform shows it that way. I also document before I tape the box. I take a photo of the item, a photo of the serial number if it has one, and a photo of the box with the label on it. It takes 1 minute, it saves hours later. For the payment side, I keep a simple evidence packet template. Page 1. A short note. What the order is, where it shipped, and how I know it arrived. Next pages. The invoice, the tracking page, the label photo, the delivery photo, and any message where the buyer confirmed the address or said they received it. One file, clean, no rants. If a dispute hits now, I submit that packet fast. I don't wait until the last day. Deadlines matter. If you miss the window, you don't get a second chance. I also learned to spot the traps before they become disputes. Trap 1. High-value item, no signature. If the buyer can say, "I never got it," and there's no named receiver, I'm exposed. Trap 2. Address edits by chat. If I ship to a new address that only lives in a message, I can't prove the buyer approved it in the system. Trap 3. Mail rooms and package rooms. It's not wrong to ship there, but I treat it as higher risk. Signature helps. Photo helps. Sometimes I split the shipment into 2 boxes so each one is less of a target. I also keep an eye on my dispute rate. If it creeps up, I tighten rules. Higher signature threshold, slower to accept address changes, and more photos at delivery. There's one more lesson, and it's the hardest. Sometimes, even with good proof, you still lose a case. It hurts. When it happens, I ask one question. What would have made this undeniable? If the answer is a signature, then I add signature for the next one. If the answer is a clear door photo, I choose the carrier option that gives me that photo. If the answer is shipping to the platform address only, then I never break that rule again. What do I do if I lose and I truly believe the buyer has the item? Sometimes I let it go. Time is money. If the amount is big enough, I consider small claims. But I weigh the effort versus the value before I spend more time. Today, my process is simple and boring, on purpose. Signature for expensive orders. Photo proof when I can get it. No address changes by chat. One clean evidence packet ready to go. Most important, I stay calm and I move fast. The truth is, I thought I shipped it, ended the story. It doesn't. Documentation ends the story. If you sell online, set your rules now, before the next sale. Pick your signature threshold, decide how you'll handle mailrooms, take the box and label photo, and keep a template for evidence. I won the sale and lost the money once. I don't plan to do it again. And if this story saves you one order, it was worth telling. Educational only, this is not financial or legal advice.